$64,500 Bitcoin, Ethereum on the move, and Jasmy absolutely sending. What's going on? What a crazy day to be in cryptocurrency. We're going to break everything down going on with Jasmy. You're going to want to watch this one. Let's get it. So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to keep up to date with all the latest and greatest in cryptocurrency. But what a day we have had. Bitcoin topping the $64,000 for one Bitcoin. You can see there the price up 9%, even at 62.5K where we currently sit. Now, we did get a pretty heavy correction at 64,000, not let alone with Coinbase having a problem, as well as a lot of people really taking the opportunity to maximize those profits. It's a 20% move on Bitcoin in the last week is kind of crazy to think about. However, with that being said, there also has been a coin that has been outperforming Bitcoin by quite a considerable margin, and that would be Jasmy coin. We've been talking about this now for quite some time on the channel. We were discussing it back at 202 and ultimately telling people that this has so much more to give. There is a massive consensus that sits behind it, and actually not to sleep on it. And right now it's up 428% in volume once again as Jasmy continues to skyrocket. And in the last month, you can just see the absolute explosion in price. Currently now trading at 2082 is a massive step in the right direction. And for all of its faults, Binance being the big player with over $254 million running through this. Now, a lot of people will be wondering about taking profits. A lot of people will be significantly up on their bag. And I would always implore people to get some profits out of a big player. But you need to understand that Jasmy has got so much more to come. There is going to be a significant rally and further massive moves to the upside, the timing of which is anyone's guess. But what we do know is Jasmy likes a consolidation phase and then breaks out. And there is a number of things being done in the background that ultimately is exciting for Jasmy and why I think we're ready for another potential big breakout, let alone a big milestone. Over 62,000 holders of Jasmy, and the actual holder count is exploding right now as everyone wants a piece of this. Now, for those of you that are part of my channel that are subscribed, you're already in and your gains are significant at this point. But this is still, when you think of the grand scheme of any particular coin out there, to have only 62,500 holders, you just truly understand how much more growth is to come with Jasmy, how much further it's going to go. Shiba Inu, for example, shitting at 1.2 million holders of that coin. Think about what Jasmy looks like at 100,000. Think about what Jasmy looks like at 500,000 holders. Think about when they start to bring institutional and big investment money into the Jasmy ecosystem. What does that look like for you as a holder? And just to give you a sentiment of why it's important and ultimately why I've been excited about Jasmy is just some of the things they're doing. Strategic partnerships, you can see their device integration with Aviva, as well as service enhancement, collaborating with service providers, and innovation and development, working with tech companies, front-end blockchain and technologies to really make sure their product is fit for the future. And when we talk about their product, actual physical product you can go and buy with integrated Jasmy software and hardware. Very, very interesting. Also, that IoT, we talked about in my last video, the Internet of Things and how that integrates into everyone's life and how Jasmy is going to play such an important part in it, whether that be consumer electronics, healthcare devices, or industrial IoT. Very, very important, all of which runs through the data monetization opportunities, making sure that you, the user, monetizes your data by providing controlled access to it in exchange for Jasmy tokens. And that's the kicker when it comes to Jasmy. You will control your data and ultimately then build upon the best way of democratizing data, which is the blockchain, customizable privacy controls using that internet locker, and finally the enhanced security measures by controlling and continuously developing and implementing state-of-the-art security technologies. A lot of that is ultimately what people don't see. People see a massive pump in the price. People see the excitement around it, and people ultimately see what's coming. But when you deep beneath the onion skin, you really truly understand how big the Jasmy ecosystem is. Now, a lot of people, and I hear a lot of people say this to me, well, the entire supply is already out. This is just a giant con, da-da-da-da-da. A lot of the supply is out. The reality is it's there. The Q4 lockup is going to come pretty soon, in which institutions will take a chunk of this and hold it and lock it away for a given period of time. It's been one of the big key kickers for Jasmy. You see there's circulating supply 49,299,999, pretty much 98.6% of the entire supply of Jasmy is in circulation, is out there for people to buy. And that for me gives a real sentiment of narrative. ultimately it's there. There's no random team sells. There's no random big whales that can dump this. It's already out. You can see where it is. You understand where the wallet holders have got it, and ultimately, therefore, where it currently sits. Now, we already know some of the big exchanges have a significant amount. Binance, for one, does hold a chunk of Jasmy, but this was the one big thing where a lot of people didn't like that. For me, this was a real opportunity to see that if it's in the circulating supply, I can see it. It's not going to come out of some random backdoor, and I think that's where Jasmy, for me, is pretty exciting. Now, finally, one other anticipation we're waiting for is Junction, the permissionless chain incubated by Jasmy. What does this look like? We're still waiting to get more information. You see just the excitement, nearly 15,000 followers, and they've posted twice. This could be very interesting. Ultimately, it's going to be a new service, and it's all linked back to Jasmy. So I would highly recommend you coming and following this. They also have a Telegram that you can get in, so you're going to keep up to date with everything. Or even better, subscribe to the channel, follow me on social media, and we'll give you up-to-date information of exactly what is going on. But Jasmy, in my view, there is more to come. We even look at the technical side of things, and we see the price currently around that 2-cent mark, significantly above the 50-day exponential moving average. MACD looks incredibly bullish as well. So actually on the 4-hour and the daily, Jasmy, well, it's absolutely sending right now, and people are making a significant amount of money, 38% up on the day. I'm interested to know what you think. What's your sell point for Jasmy? What price prediction have you got? Drop it in the comments down below. I'm always interested. I do try and reply to them, like them, and I certainly read as many comments as I can, particularly talking about Jasmy and some of these other great coins that we've been in as a community now for the longest time. The market is very bullish. The bull run is around the corner. Bitcoin looks like it could retest 64,000 very soon. It's all very exciting. If you're bullish on Jasmy, crypto, and everything else, hit the subscribe button. Join us daily for all the cryptocurrency content you're ever going to need. And if you're bullish on Jasmy, smash that like button, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye.